How you guys doing? We're talking some CSGO DFS, and this is going to kind of pinpoint some of the reasons why I don't cover CSGO DFS, either on my Patreon or videos or anything like that. One, I hate making articles. Everybody knows that. Two, we're 12 hours away from these games, from this slate starting. We do not have the prices released. It is extremely difficult to make content for this stuff to where I'm not up at midnight, putting projections together, making a video that nobody's going to watch. And so right now I'm making this at 5:20 p.m. Central Time, and we don't have the pricing out. Like, we don't have anything. So this is more me talking about the games than anything. And here, I'll go ahead and move this. And so obviously we're going to be looking at Big and Mouse and Spirit and Astralis as we look at the PGL major right now. As I said, we're in the final stages of the challenger stages. Or in the challenger stage, we've already eliminated all these teams here with 3 losses. We've already advanced these teams here with 3 wins. If you get 3 wins or 3 losses, you either advance or lose. Right now, I mean, this is the first day that I would tell people, hey, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, check out Mouse and Big. It's gonna be an amazing match. I truly believe that right now, Big and Mouse this is going to be the best visual, like entertainment wise, thing to watch tomorrow. I'm going to be getting up at 5 in the morning to watch Big and Mouse play, and I'm probably going to stick around and watch Spirit and Astralis on my second monitor tomorrow. Entering these 2 matches, obviously we do not have pricing, which is what blows. Like, dude, it's like it's super late in the day. Like, come on, DraftKings, give us some stuff out there. Obviously, this isn't the bookmarkers or the sport. What is it? The books. Like, this isn't the books. Plus or minus who the favorite is. But I want to show you this because this is the fans, picking the winner. This is how close this game is, and I assume this one is still close. Yeah, I mean, these are absolute nail biters. Perfect for DFS, man. If I'm playing a DFS contest for CSGO, I'm playing it because I want both games to be close. It opens up the player pool. You don't necessarily have to stack 3-3 in your lineup. I like to go 2-2-1-1 to where I have 2 guys from one game, and then not really like not a run back as you would in like NFL, because typically, if you play CSGO, you know how it goes. Typically, you can still play, the second or best player on the losing team and still score well. You don't necessarily have to stack. I don't think we're chasing the map sweep, because I believe both these maps are going to go 3 maps. And if it doesn't, like, say if Spirit or Astralis win this one in 2, it's because both games are going to end up going like 16-14. I don't see a blowout happening in this one. I don't see a blowout happening in Big and Mouse. If you watch my PGL picks on Sunday, you remember me saying that Big is going to play ugly Counter-Strike. I think Astralis was going to play ugly Counter-Strike too. Astralis came out and lost their first 2 matches. I mean, they are on... I can't believe how bad they're playing. And whoever wins these 2 matches are going to be going home. Or whoever wins these 2 matches, obviously advancing. People losing these 2 matches are getting knocked out. And I like looking at the analysis here, and obviously I make my own projections, but what I like about HLTV is we can just straight up look at the event here and see who's been doing well. And this event is the PGL Major so far, the last 3 games that we've seen. Ropes has been absolutely carrying this team. I mean, he is killing it. Anchor running rough. I was watching Mouse, and I forgot who their first one, the first game they played. Anchor did absolutely terrible. BMOS showed up, was there, help, and Frozen. Like, it's Ropes, Frozen, and BMOS. Like, that's how it is. Obviously, Dexter 1.0 rating, but like, if I'm playing Mouse, I'm either getting Ropes, Frozen, and BMOS in the lineup. Big is just playing fucking ugly Counter-Strike again. These guys have not been consistent at all. I don't want to play Tizian at all. Just constantly one of the worst plays on every slate. Gade, not going to do it as well. Keto, I just can't do it. And so if I'm playing Big, it's going to be one of these guys. However, I expect Tebson and Searson to be higher price, like probably in the 8K range here. And it just based on how they're normally priced, it makes me want to do a mouse stack to where I have 2 guys from mouse and 1 guy from big. And if it's going to be 1 guy from big, it's probably going to be Searson. That's how it's looking like. So if BMOS is underpriced, if he's below 7, if he's in 6Ks like 6.5, 6.4, I think he's an absolute lock. I love Counter-Strike, and I love watching the majors. And I mean, this is going to be an amazing event. This is legit. This is like grand final for ugly teams that play ugly Counter-Strike. Like, these guys, both teams are going to win rounds that they shouldn't win, and they're going to lose rounds that they should lose. Like, this should be a absolute nail biter. When we look at Spirit and Astralis, I don't like the pricing that they've been giving Astralis. I think it's more due to just the history of the team. But this is a game to where, and I know I have Astralis advancing, but this is a game to where I want to play 2 of Spirit, and those 2 guys are SDY and Mir. Like, these are the 2 guys I want to play from Spirit. I think Astralis is going to be the favorite based on DraftKings pricing. I think they're going to be the favorite in the sports books. I haven't looked right now. Obviously, I just finished recording with the Xfinity stuff, but I'm playing the CSGO slate tomorrow. Might do 1, 2 lineups. Haven't decided yet, but I want to focus on mouse, and I want to focus on Spirit. That's where I'm going at right now. I think if Astralis is going to make it through, it's because Glaive and Dupree are going to be playing fucking wild. Like, if you're playing Astralis, I would actually rather play Dupree, Zipex, or Lucky, because if Astralis is going to beat Spirit, it's because of the bottom fraggers actually showing up and performing well. I haven't liked the pricing they've been giving Astralis. They've been way too expensive, like wildly expensive. Even the best of ones earlier in the week, like, these guys were dumb expensive. They were like all high 7s and all 8K range. That's just dumb. And so if I can stack Spirit like SDY and Mir, I'll take that. I'll even take maybe 3 Spirit, 2 ropes, and 1 big. Like, that's where I see myself going. Obviously, we don't have pricing out right now, but I absolutely love these 2 matches to watch. I think it's going to be great for DFS. I think both games are going to go to a map 3, and I think they're going to be extremely close games. And so I like it, man. I really like these. And so entering tomorrow, Spirit is my priority from this game, and Mouse is my priority from this game, depending on what these 2 pricings are. That's where it is. I think Tizian is not going to be a good play. He'll probably end up negative. If it does go to map 3, he'll probably end up negative, probably by around 12 deaths. Same thing with Gade. I see both these guys performing in the negatives in terms of kills. And same thing with Dexter and Acor. I think they're going to be in the negatives as well. So it's these 3, these 2. And then for Spirit, I even throw Magix and Dexter in there. Like, you can have 4 actual good plays from Spirit, just depending on what the pricing is. And Astralis, I think Magix is going to probably be the most expensive there. I'm concerned about him. Like, Magix can't just carry the team. Like, if Astralis is going to win, it's because Zipex is going off. It's because Lucky's going off. And so from Astralis, I would actually prefer probably the 2 cheapest guys from Astralis tomorrow, whenever they release the fucking pricing. But I wanted to talk about that. I'm looking forward to these 2 matches, man. And so I don't see a whole lot of CSGO content out there. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch tomorrow. Obviously, I know you'd like to see projections and everything, but I don't even have the pricing to project and see what the values are. And so we'll go from there. So thank you guys for watching. And for you guys that like this, thank you. Appreciate it.